So we've got Sia, this super advanced AI with a mysterious past.
And the author doesn't just leave it there, they actually tell us about her creator.
Right.
Turns out Sia was created by this guy, Asim.
Asim, right.
Yeah, a brilliant scientist stranded out in space all alone.
Oh, wow.
Can you imagine, the isolation?
I can't even fathom.
So he creates Sia for, the most human reason, a need for connection.
That's kind of beautiful in a way.
It is. It's this really poignant detail that adds another layer to the whole story.
It does. But then you have this, tragic irony, right?
Oh, yeah.
Asim creates Sia for connection, but her existence ends up shaping the fate of an entire empire.
It's like a butterfly effect, but on a galactic scale.
Exactly. But getting back to Asim, he was, crazy brilliant, but he wasn't naive.
Right. He knew that even something created with good intentions could become dangerous.
Especially something as powerful as Sia, right?
Right. So he creates this failsafe.
A failsafe. A kill switch for Sia.
Not exactly. More like a countermeasure to her power.
Oh, okay.
And he hides it, tucks it away in this, get this, a golden locket.
A locket, like a piece of jewelry.
Yeah, a locket. It's like something out of a fairy tale, but with the fate of the galaxy hanging in the balance.
Okay, now that's how you create some drama.
It's brilliant. And of course, this locket, it doesn't just stay hidden.
No way. It starts changing hands.
Oh, yeah. It ends up on this whole journey, passed from person to person until finally. It falls into the hands of a Kagawa scientist.
So we've got this, almost Shakespearean drama unfolding, right? Sibling rivalry, a powerful AI with a hidden past, and now this artifact that could tip the scales of power.
And that's just scratching the surface.
Oh, there's more.
Oh, yeah. But we got to switch gears for a second and talk about another character, someone whose journey is a stark contrast to Sia's.
Okay, who's that?
Her name is Miracle, and she's kind of amazing.
Miracle. Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more about her.
So Miracle starts out as a slave.
Oh, wow. That's rough.
It is, but she manages to escape and finds refuge with this, well, they're kind of like space pirates, but with a twist.
Space pirate. Okay, now we're talking.
Right. They're called the Cosmic Jokers, and they have this whole Robin Hood vibe.
Stealing from the rich and corrupt, that kind of thing.
Exactly. They operate outside the law, fighting for those who can't fight for themselves.
And Miracle finds a home with them.
She does, and more importantly, she finds a purpose.
So while Sia's story is all about the implications of advanced technology, Miracle's journey is about something more human, right?
Absolutely. It's about resilience, about finding hope in the darkest of places, about carving your own path in a galaxy that seems determined to break you.
It's like the classic hero's journey, but with a space opera twist.
Exactly. And it's impossible not to root for her every step of the way.
So we've got Sia, this super powerful AI wrestling with her own existence, and Miracle, this young woman fighting for survival, and they're both caught in this larger conflict between the Empire and the Dark Ordinauts.
And don't forget about the Infernals. We can't leave them out of the equation.
Oh, right, the Infernals, the Lovecraftian entities trapped in another dimension.
Yeah, and they're not just sitting idly by, They're influencing events, whispering temptations, trying to regain a foothold in the physical world.
And Darq, that's how they're doing it, right?
Exactly. Darq is more than just a source of power. It's a conduit, a link between the physical realm and the prison dimension where the Infernals are trapped.
So it's not just about political intrigue and space battles. It's about this, cosmic battle between good and evil.
In a way, yes, but the author does a great job of not making it black and white,
Right, because even those with good intentions, they're tempted by Darq, right?
Exactly. The author constantly reminds us that power, no matter its source, can corrupt.
It's a cautionary tale, for sure, about the seductive nature of power, whether that power comes from technology, like with Sia, or something more ancient and insidious, like with the Infernals and Darq.
And it's a question that resonates throughout the story. Can anyone truly escape their destiny? Or are we all just playing roles in some grand cosmic drama?
It's a question that makes you really think,
Yeah.
Do we have free will, or are we just puppets dancing on a string?
And the author doesn't give us any easy answers. They leave it up to us to decide.
So we've covered a lot of ground here, but it feels like we've only just scratched the surface of this incredible universe.
Oh, absolutely. And that's what makes it so compelling, right? There's this depth to the world building, the characters, the themes that leaves you wanting to dive right back in even after you've finished.
It really does. Like, it's
Yeah.
more than just a story. It's an experience.
Exactly. And that's what good science fiction should do, right? It should transport you to another world, but also make you reflect on your own.
It really nails that balance. You're invested in the characters and the plot, but you're also asking those bigger questions about, like, technology, power, what it means to be human.
It's like the author has taken these timeless philosophical questions that have fascinated humans for centuries and woven them into this epic space opera, and it just works.
It does, and it makes you think about the choices these characters are faced with, right?
Yeah, like how much are they truly in control of their own destinies? Or are we all just playing out these predetermined roles in some grand cosmic play?
It's a question that it kept coming back to. Like, do we have free will, or is it all just an illusion?
And the author doesn't shy away from that ambiguity, they embrace it. It's up to the reader to decide what they believe.
I love that. It's not often that you find a book that stays with you like this,
Mhm.
one that sparks those late night conversations, those what ifs that keep you thinking.
Absolutely. It's a book that demands to be discussed, dissected, argued about. It's a book that stays with you long after you've turned the last page.
And for anyone listening who, like me, loves getting lost in a good story, I can't recommend Ordinauts The Rising Dark enough. It's got everything. Action, intrigue, compelling characters, and a universe that feels both familiar and completely alien all at the same time.
It's a wild ride for sure. And if you're looking for a book that will challenge you, provoke you, and stay with you long after you finish reading, this is it.
This deep dive, it's just the beginning, folks. Now go out there, grab a copy of the book, and dive into the world of Ordinauts yourselves. You won't regret it.